All right, Ryan's Midlife Crisis Journal, day 60. That's actually yesterday's video. Did a little bit of formula reviews because they didn't put a subtitle. If I need a subtitle, I thought I did put one. Anyway, we're at the weekend. We're at 60 days, so I'll spend a little bit more time talking about what has changed so far. I can see my reflection in the glass window here. So I'm sitting on the toilet. Well, I guess maybe I'm not going to recap it. I'm going to say more of like a new feeling, I guess, that I started to think about. Maybe call it like the Tom Bombadil feeling. And I don't know if this is how I want this to go either. Those are Hot Wheels over there. So, Tom Bombadil and The Lord of the Rings is so much about whether or not he is a good addition to the book. But what he does is an example of like he's impervious to the ring, but for the same reason has no interest in stopping it. And or no interest in destroying it. And he sings silly songs and stuff like that. He like saves the hobbits a little bit. So I wonder if the idea of a slaveless human, a human that doesn't have slaveless as in not even a slave to their own purpose. It's kind of like a Tom Bombadil thing. And I think a lot of the things I've read, for example, the book, Burnout Society, which talks about the need to have a purpose, talks about the character Bartlesby from I forgot the author for Moby Dick, but I feel like almost Tom Bombadil is like that too. And at first, the idea of being Tom Bombadil is good in terms of being impervious to, earthly challenges. I don't like the idea of being unhelpful to those around me. So I think I do want to want this to be kind of like a life's purpose in a way, or a life's task. I think it's more noble to be willing to sacrifice yourself, something like that, as opposed to being so indignant and self-guided that it's like you're not even really there, kind of like Tom Bombadil. That's my takeaway for today. That's the day 60 takeaway. All right, day 60 in the books.